Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Ashim. Today's workout was supposed to be largely focused on dumbbell rows, but I also managed to throw in some bodybuilding stuff at the end. This is intensity week with intensity block with dumbbell rows. That means heavy weight. I'm not really very interested in my form. I just need to get the weight moving, and I got to control it for the most part. And I think I did a good job of that. This is 160 pounds. I've rigged a 140 pound dumbbell by taping up two 10-pound plates at the end. That's what you see right now. I'm gonna do my right hand. I always start with my left because I have my left side. I'm right-handed, so my left side is normally weaker. So I begin with my left hand, and I do whatever reps I can with my left, and then I switch over to my right, and then I make up. I match the reps, so that way I keep my strength pretty even. But what I found is that with these dumbbell rows, I'm having a really hard time focusing on my right hand. I think the angle is a little off, or maybe because I moved the bench. If you notice, I don't want to move the dumbbell because if I roll it, those that scotch tape that I've tied, the transparent scotch tape that I've tied around the plates, that's most likely going to tear. I can hear the ripping sound, so I don't want to move the dumbbell. I'd rather that remain where it is, the camera remain where it is, and then I just move myself and the supporting bench around. So that's what I've been focusing on. This is set 2. I was sweating profusely. This was very difficult. Like I said, I thought that my workout would only involve the dumbbell rows today because I was pressed for time, as usual during the weekdays. But I got extra time, so I did a bunch of other stuff at the end. I'll get into that later. This is set 2, right hand with 160. I get 5 reps. I'm pretty controlled in the sense that the weight isn't getting the most of me. I know a lot of you, especially the form police, are going to be very upset that, oh, how can he do rows like that? Well, but doing rows like this, whatever it may be, and that has helped me with keep my 500-pound deadlift one way or another. And in case everyone is also wondering, I don't just do heavy stuff. Like I said, this is intensity block. Intensity block is for 2 weeks. This is week 2. Next week onwards, I'm going to be doing a 3-week repetition effort, if you want to call it that. Repetition effort block with just 90-pound dumbbells, with one 90-pound dumbbell for one arm dumbbell rows. I'll start off with doing 4 sets of 13 or 14 reps, and then I'll keep adding reps, and then I won't stop using the 90 pounds till I get to like 20 reps on it for each set. And it won't happen over 3 weeks, of course. So I'll probably be doing 2 more cycles with 90 pounds before I do anything else. I've done 85 for like 2 or 3 cycles, and I'm going to be focusing on 90. I did 85 for 20 reps last week, 20 plus reps. So I don't want to do 85 anymore. There's no point in that. Once you cross 20, that's too much. So this is set number 4 with 160. I do 4 reps. I did a total volume of 22 reps with 160. Last week I did 20. Last week was 5 5 4 4 3 2. Sorry, 5 5 4 4 2. And this week it was 3 sets of 5 and then 1 set of 4 and 1 set of 3. So I got 22 reps in total. So I added 2 reps from last week. I'm sorry for all these mistakes. This is set 4, right hand. Right arm rather. Okay, last set number 5. Just setting up takes so much time. I'm sure I've edited out the videos, but they still take up a lot of time. I want to keep it continuous. I know I can probably edit out in between, but I don't want to. If in case you missed it, with this set on the left arm, I actually managed to pause the the weight at the top for a brief bit, but then with the right hand, I forgot about doing that. My mind wasn't quite there, so I made that mistake. I'm trying to find a way to center my body over there. This was actually the best feeling set that I had with my right side, that is, with my right arm. Right, we're done with the heavy dumbbell rows. Now I got time, so I decided that I wanted to just try out because a large part of this is to investigate. Oh, before I go anywhere, this is the rigged 160-pound dumbbell. That's 140, and then two tens added to a 10 added to either side. So like I was saying, I wanted to experiment, so I did some Meadow rows. Today I've been hearing so much about them, so I took 90 pounds because everything else seemed extraordinarily light. And I really wasn't feeling it. I didn't really care very much. I guess after doing such heavy dumbbell rows, this seems kind of substandard. So I just did my 6 reps. Gripping the bar was also hard because like it's a 2-inch diameter on on the sleeves where you add in the plates. So I wasn't very comfortable. But hey, this exercise was supposed to be an experiment. It was okay. And I don't think I'll be resorting to that. anytime soon. What we have next is cable rows. I just recorded the third set. I know this rep stuff can be really, really boring. So I didn't want to record all three sets. So this is set number three. I'm really focusing on squeezing my back at the top when the weight is closest to me. I know from this angle it doesn't look like the bar is very close to my stomach, but I can't really pull it anymore regardless of what the weight is, or even if it's a lightweight or a heavyweight. I decided to throw in some dips just for shits and giggles. I wanted to do them with weight, but I left my bag in the locker. I didn't want to go and take out the chain and the belt and everything. So I just said I'll do 6 reps, light and easy. And here's the main event: overhead press 185 for two singles. I was very, very, very pumped about this. This is the first one. No belt this time. No belt, no wrist straps, no nothing. Just chalk and me in the bar. Boom. 185. First single down. Taken a close up of the weight. I was really happy. And then I thought that, and then I got greedy after the first one. I was like, you know what, let me try, because my goal is that in a few weeks, I really want, just for myself, I want to be able to overhead press 205, which is a little bit more than my body weight. So this is the stepping stone to that. And there we go. There's like a little pause in the middle, a sticking point, but I pushed right through it. Just kept squeezing the bar and kept squeezing the bar, and that's the key to this. Squeeze the bar. It's like deadlifts. You gotta squeeze the bar. And Dipen asked me if this was my body weight, and I was like, no way. This is not my body weight. I weigh around 200, 201 pounds. So 205 is going to be the challenge. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and like my video. Thanks.